We're incredibly grateful for the time you guys took out of your day to be here. It took us a lot of energy to get this thing rolling, and we appreciate you guys showing up to be here. We hope that by the end of today, we can have made some sort of a difference in your life. With that, we're going to start off strong with a little bit of a important topic to introduce this retreat with. And that, if anybody wants to guess, open-mindedness. Why is open-mindedness such an important topic to start with? Well, here's the deal. You guys, you're all different ages. You're from all different areas. You've got all different experiences in your pasts growing up. So, knowing that, understanding that, we can come to realize that we're pretty diverse right off the bat. We're all specific to ourselves. We're individual, right? So it's important to realize that we're going to have different opinions, right? You're going to hear things here today that may challenge your old beliefs, may be something you find worthy of, thinking about in the future and making a part of your life or your belief system. Something might stand out that you want to really take away from this retreat, walk out of here with. Something that you might want to work on. Something might just hit you in the face and might be the information you needed wherever you're at in life. So it's important to recognize that when it comes to open-mindedness, that's important to start off with because, like I said, we're coming from all over the place. I can't tell everybody what everybody's life is like or where they came from or what experience it's been. So what I have to share today, what Daniel has to share today, what the people we have coming in have to share today, they've got a lot of valuable information. And some of it you've heard before, some of it you're going to like, some of it you may not have heard before, some of it is going to challenge the deepest beliefs of your current life, of your current state of life. So that being said, it's important for us to be open to hearing what other people have to say. When we do that, we do something incredibly powerful. When we permit ourselves to be open-minded, we're open to hearing what other people have to say, whether or not they're going to change our own beliefs. We do this amazing thing. We grab hold of the doorknob and we open the door for opportunity to come into our lives. And that's huge because the cool thing that a lot of us don't realize is that opportunity is always knocking on the door. It is always there. You might have heard it said, knock, it shall be open to you. Seek, you shall find. Seek, you shall find. Knock, it shall be open to you. Ask, you shall receive. Right? You may have heard that before. You may not have. But the beautiful thing about opportunity is it's there. And it's usually there in a much greater abundance than we ever are even consciously aware of. So it's important for us to start with being able to, especially today, but in all areas of our life, walk into this retreat, and even going forward from here, looking at life with a new perspective of open-mindedness so that we can be open to the opportunities around us, the opportunities that life is looking to give us and to put in our lives. These are opportunities that sometimes we don't know we've been looking for. Sometimes we know we've been looking for them and we couldn't find them. Sometimes we're not looking in the right place. But the cool thing is, it's super simple. It starts with opening our mind. And we find, you've probably seen this before in your own everyday life, we find that those opportunities come in forms we weren't expecting them to come in. You turn around and the thing you've been looking for there was right there next to you the whole time, even though you scoured the whole house from top to bottom looking for your car keys the whole time they're on the counter where you started looking for them. That's how life brings us things sometimes. When we just open our eyes, enter a state of consciousness, open our mind, we enable life to give us those opportunities. The other cool thing about opportunity is it pertains to not just life, it opens the door for a better communication. We'll touch on this a little bit later, but the deal is, when we open our minds, we enable ourselves to allow opportunity to come to us through other people, because we become open to what other people have to say. Again, we don't have to let it influence us. We don't have to change our beliefs. We don't have to adopt new beliefs. We don't have to do any of this. But simply being in a state of open-mindedness, putting ourselves in a neutral position, allows us to hear what others have to say without judging, without assuming, without doing all these things that we tend to make a good practice of doing. We become, without realizing it, easily creating this habit of letting ourselves assume things, right? You know, they say, assuming makes an ass out of me and you.
Yeah.
We've
used to say that all the time.
Yep, we've done that. It's personal for us. We assume things all the time. We judge people all the time. We assume our beliefs are correct. We assume other people, whatever they have to say is wrong and that we're right. We do all these simple things. They're human. It's all right. But this beautiful gift of open-mindedness allows us to set all that aside and to see things from a different perspective. And so I want to invite you, with your just simply with your presence of being here, to join me today and go forward into this day here with an open mind. Strive to keep an open-minded about what we have to share with you. We've got a lot of stuff you may never have heard before, might blow your mind. We've got a lot of stuff that you might really want to incorporate into your daily practices and habits. Can you latch that, please? And then the other cool thing is, it goes further than that. You can take this little trick that I'm sharing with you right now, and you can take it out of here. You can break open those notebooks and add that right now to a good tip to self, right? It's what we want to do while we're here is we want to give you a tool belt. We want to start off by giving you a tool belt, and then we want to help you put tools in it for your life. And one of the first tools is open-mindedness. Going out of here, you can put that tool of open-mindedness in your belt and be able to be more open to not just the opportunities we have here for you, but the opportunities the world has for you.